So let me ask you this question. Pick somebody that's a popular figure, either in Hollywood or, somebody that we would know that you're keen on. Like, do you have a crush on a female actress or I don't know, a musician or anything?
Uh,
Like, what's hot to you?
a lot of things. I don't know.
Give me an example of a woman.
Zendaya.
Zendaya. Okay, I got to look that up because I don't know that. So I'm going to pull it up over here. Hold on a second. Is that Z-E-N?
No, Zentaya.
A-Y-A. Zendaya, American actress. Okay, who is this chick? She's kind of a mulatto chick. She looks like she's mixed.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is this? I've never heard her before. Emmy, Golden Gold, named one of most influential people in the world. She's 26 years old. Okay, yeah, she's attractive. What is Zen? What are these one name people? It's like Prince. What is she known for? Diana received accolades, primetime actress, singer, Hollywood. Okay, all right. So I know who this is. Yeah, she's like, this chick's hot, right? Like, you would be happy with a woman like this if she said, "Yo, Bob, I dig your vibe.
I would be.
Yeah. Okay. So
that's kind of, yeah.
Okay. So why are we going out with average 140-pound women that are 10 years older than you then? Like, you just try to get a start somewhere?
Because I'm a bit desperate.
Desperate. Okay. So you're lowering your standards.
I mean, to me, she wasn't like unattractive, but I've definitely like.
Well, 140 pounds, 5'9", 33 does not look like Zendaya.
She looks younger than her age. She looked like she was in her 20s. She looked
okay, but this Zendaya chick's fit, right? Like,
yes.
She's your typical. How tall is she? She looks pretty small.
But I'm not like, I know I'm just an average. I'm not going to get Zendaya, anyone like that.
Well, you're not going to get her with that attitude and the fact that you're too light and that you're not captivating. You got the anxiety. Like, you'll never get her with that stage in your life. But I mean, I will tell you flat out. I mean, it's entirely plausible that this kind of chick would be the kind of gal that you could have in your life. And I'm not saying that to fluff you up or to lie to you or say that this is a light at the end of the tunnel. But dude, like, you have so much growth that's within you. You got so much potential. You've just got to deal with all the issues that are holding you back. And again, I would never recommend to any guy to deal with these issues to get the girls. Like, dealing with these issues to get girls, I understand we'll get them, but it should be for yourself first. It should be, so that you've got options in your life, so you can have a better career, so that you can make more money, so that you can live longer in a healthier body, and do all these things. But it's like, the byproduct will be having more opportunities and more options with women. You understand what I'm saying here, right?
Yeah, I do.
Anyway, this chick, she's a good looking girl. Definitely plausible. It's definitely plausible. But you have no chance right now with where you're at right now. So I want you to get your ass in the gym and put on some weight. I want you to aim for 155, 160 pounds. To get there, train with your friend, read on how to bulk up. There's lots of videos out on the internet that show you how to do it. You can buy programs that will walk you through it if you need more guidance. Make sure you feed your body. Make sure you're taking in sufficient protein. Don't be afraid of red meat. Red meat is great for you. It's one of the best foods that you can possibly consume. Definitely have chicken, have fish, have the other protein sources. Make sure you're throwing some greens in your body. I mean, if you want to really get fully geeky on like biohacking and optimizing your health, about a month and a half ago, maybe within the last 2 months, I did a podcast on the topic, breaking down everything that I do, blood work, origin of your genome, what to eat, what you might have inflammatory responses to, and tailoring yourself to that. Like, I can like Bob, I'm not saying this to be mean to you, but I'm a lot older than you, and I could steal any gal from you that you're sitting down talking to, right? And that shouldn't be the case, right? Like, you should have a leg up by the time you're 23, right? Like, you should have a lot more opportunity. And the starting point that I want you to begin with is, as soon as you're done with this, I want you to message your friend and be like, we're training. What's your schedule like? When do you do it? I want you to get your supplements in order. How many hours a night do you sleep?
8.
8 hours? Perfect. Make sure you get plenty of sleep. You get quality sleep, like it's deep sleep, like you're sleeping straight through the night. You don't wake up?
Sometimes, for the most part, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So I mean, you've got your sleep down, which is great because I mean, it's an area that people can struggle with, but it's diet and exercise. Pick up heavy shit, put it down, move more, eat better. You know, make sure you're getting in sufficient protein and train, and keep doing it until you get your body weight up to somewhere where it's reasonable for your height. Don't turn yourself into a bodybuilder. Turn yourself into somebody that looks like a professional swimmer. You know what swimmers look like. You know, we're talking like Michael Phelps's.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what you need.
All right, that's good guidance.
That's all you need. Honestly, like women don't want like jacked up, like juiced up guys. They don't even want jacked up guys because I mean you're too bulky and it sucks to live in that body anyway because you can't walk around. You don't get shirts that fit you properly. You know, your thighs rub together when you walk. You don't want that anyway. It's just aim for like a swimmer's build, which is for your height. You're going to say 155, 160 pounds.
Yeah, I think I can attain that.
All right. So do that. As far as the awkwardness, I mean, you know that you need to work on that. I'd keep doing the Toastmaster stuff. Get into social circles, man. Another thing that I would recommend for you, and you may not have the interest in it, but I would say get into some sort of like something competitive, something that forces you to compete. If you like to compete in the intellectual world, join a chess club. If you like to compete in the physical realm, do volleyball, do murder ball, do ball hockey, you know, get into combat sports, man. I love combat sports. I can't recommend it enough to people. I really can't. I mean, at the end of the day, what would happen if the shit hit the fan for you?
What do you mean?
The zombie apocalypse comes, a freaking meteorite, you know, comes out of the sky and wipes out 35% of the world's population. You know, like I'm talking about the shit hits the fan. Like, would you be able to survive?
Probably not.
Right. So you'd be fodder, right? Like you would be one of the first people to go down. Does that feel good to think about life that way?
No, I know I have a lot of work to do. As I said, I mean, I'm not like the strongest guy. But,
do you know what the concept of anti-fragility is?
I can gather. Okay.
Well, there's a book called Anti-Fragile. So I'll just explain it to you. I mean, if you want to dive through it. But I would definitely recommend, you know, consuming more audiobooks, you know, if you have time. I mean, you can do the audiobooks while you're at the gym. But the concept of anti-fragility is when chaos comes into your life, it improves, right? Like your life gets better. So if I were to take this San Pellegrino bottle, let me just close the top so it doesn't leak anywhere. But if I were to take this bottle and I were to put it in a cardboard box and ship it to you, I would have to write fragile on it because if that box was dropped by the shipping company, the glass would break and the water would go everywhere and you'd never get it. Sorry. That's my ringtone. So this would be an example of something fragile. Something robust would be like getting a bag of sand, you're putting it in a box and shipping it to you. It's not going to get worse. It's not going to get better if somebody drops it. It's just a bag of sand, right? Anti-fragile means that you become better as chaos comes in your life. You see what I'm saying here? So when difficulty comes at you, do you get better as a result of that difficulty? Can you get better as a result of that chaos? Because right now you as a man are fragile, right? Like there's probably women out there that weigh 130 pounds that could probably smoke you in a boxing ring, right?
Yeah. Yes.
You see what I'm saying, right? Like, you know, strengthening yourself up and becoming more robust and less fragile. And as you become more robust, and you can lean into anti-fragile. But when chaos and shit comes at you in your life, because I'll be honest with you, man, like you got to be hard on yourself because the world's indefinitely harder on you. Like the world is a difficult place. It is ruthless and it doesn't give a fuck about anything. And you need to be tough on yourself, right?
Yeah, I know.
See what I'm saying? So you need to hold yourself to standards, right? Like you got to get out of the shower and look at yourself in the mirror and just say, what the fuck is this? Right? Like, would you bang you?
Yeah.
You might.
Yeah, if I was a chick, I'm not bad looking. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, you're just looking bad, but you're small though, right? At 110 pounds, like you're fragile, right? Like you're not a beast.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's what I'm saying. Like a woman given the choice between somebody lean and fragile like that is going to pick the guy built like a swimmer.
Probably.
Right. So if you want to eliminate the competition or if you want to even compete, if you want to compete on a sexual marketplace against other guys, like you're up against guys that are physically fit, that have a V taper, broad shoulders, narrow waist, you know, like those kind of guys. And you're not going to be able to get a woman's attention having that fragile sort of appearance in the world, you know, carrying yourself that way. So this is like one of the most fundamental things that, you know, that you got to start with. And starting lean, my friend, you know, like I said earlier, starting lean is way better than starting heavy. I mean, if you're 300 pounds, I'll be like, you got even more work to do, bro. But at 110, at least you have only up to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Don't stop dating. Don't stop dating. You know, get out there, talk to gals. You're gonna struggle still, but you know, it's, you know, the whole notion of you're not going to score a goal if you don't get on the ice. I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here, and pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.